Hey guys, this is Sumain, and when the two biggest clubs in English football meet on the pitch, you have to talk about it. Firstly, good morning everyone. I have my morning cup of tea right here, so let's start. So, Manchester United take on Liverpool in the Premier League. I have my morning cup of tea right here. Welcome everybody. Let's dive straight in. I made a few notes and there are a few points I want to discuss instead of discussing one team individually. Let's discuss the points and then discuss the teams based on the points. You know what I mean? So, the home team first. Now, it's been a while since I've seen United play the way they have been playing. I mean, 9 consecutive victories in all competitions and a 15 match unbeaten run. That is amazing. It's for the first time since Sir Alex retired that I've seen them play attractive football. It's the brand of football that their supporters, United supporters, expect them to play. That was one major concern with Louis van Gaal. And even for Mourinho, everything is finally starting to click for him. His team is playing better. He knows his best players. And I just read his press conference, and he says that Rojo and Zlatan might feature or even start against Liverpool. Well, that's a big boost for them. Um, Liverpool, well, if I had to use one word to describe their form, it would be wobbly. They are yet to win in 2017. A couple of draws against Sunderland and Plymouth, and then that 1-0 upset against Southampton. I, I mean, I'm saying it's an upset because I expected them to put Southampton away, but that didn't happen. Um, like Jurgen Klopp would have liked his team to be in better form going into this big fixture. The second point I want to discuss with you guys is the style of play and the consequences it has on the players. Now, I do realize that these two could be two separate points, but the more I thought about this, the more I realized that, especially for Liverpool, these two are really connected. Well, let's start with this playing style. Liverpool's playing style is high pressure and high energy. If you look at team stats in terms of the distance covered by teams, Liverpool will definitely be on top. They have also scored the most number of goals in the Premier League. They have scored 48 compared to United's 31. They look to hit hard and they look to hit fast. So what happens towards the end of the match, like around the last 30, 45 minutes, is that the team intensity falls down a couple of notches. And that is one huge problem that Klopp will have to solve before tomorrow. Now, I also want to talk about the fatigue caused by travel for just a minute here. Liverpool have had a lot of traveling in the last few days. Like going to St. Mary's from Anfield is really a trip. It's like 3 or 4 hours by road. Those two stadiums are on two different sides of the island. Now again, Old Trafford, it might be still an hour away, but it's still an away match, and it will add to the mental, if not the physical fatigue of the team. United, on the other hand, haven't left Old Trafford since the 7th of this Jan. Again, advantage United. Players. Now, this is where I want to talk about some individual players. Obviously, the match against Southampton really showed Liverpool's defensive clumsiness. I mean, they could have easily scored more than one goal if it wasn't for Loris Karius. And he might. I'm saying he just might start the game in front of Mignolet. That is if Klopp decides to go for form over experience. I don't think he will, but I'm just saying that I won't be surprised if he does. The back four for Liverpool should stay the same, but they will have to step up their game, especially Klein and Lovren. I mean, they gave away the ball far too easily in that game, and the confidence generally seemed to be low. Coutinho came off the bench against Sunderland. He's coming back from injury, and he looked really sharp. So I expect him to start the game, and Firmino will take his place on the bench. I want to talk about Mane for the second year. I mean, Liverpool have lost him. He's off to the African Cup of Nations and he's going to miss this game. I'm saying it's a huge loss for Liverpool because Mane has been directly involved in 13 of their Premier League goals. He scored 9 of them and assisted 3. So that's a huge loss for them. And I personally am a huge fan of Mane. In the midfield, Lallana and Henderson, alongside Sturridge, should start. So the front three I'm looking here of Sturridge, Lallana, and Coutinho is going to cause a lot of defensive troubles for United. And if like United are pressing higher up the pitch like they usually are, they must be careful with their possession because Liverpool are dangerous on the break. And I'm saying this because some United players have had a habit of giving away the ball easily. Now let's talk about United. And all eyes will be on one man, Wayne Rooney. He's on goal number 249. One more and he becomes the club's all-time leading goal scorer. Not bad. But imagine this, him scoring that goal at Old Trafford against Liverpool is the perfect script ever written, if there ever was one. But I don't think he'll start the game. He'll probably be on the bench. I'm saying Zlatan, if he's fit, Mourinho says he is, he should start the game alongside Martial. He's been in better form and Martial's pace has been devastating. Mkhitaryan, Carrick, Pogba and Herrera should make up the midfield for United and it's going to be an amazing midfield battle between the two teams like Lallana and Henderson, versus Pogba and Carrick. I think that is where the game will be decided. Finally, I will have to say that Manchester United win this one. Like, if you factor in everything that's been going on, everybody expects them to win. But I don't think that a victory in this game will put them back in the title hunt. I think it's far too late for that. The title hunt, for me at least, is between Chelsea, Liverpool, and City. It's too late for United this season at least. But if they win, they have a shot at finishing a respectable third or second. You know. Now for Liverpool, I don't want to see them sit back and defend like United did when they went to Anfield. I want Liverpool to go for the win. I know that the manager would want to go for the win. He's an aggressive manager, Klopp. But it would be interesting to see if his thought process, his thinking gets to the players on the pitch. If Chelsea, Tottenham, City, Arsenal all lose and all drop points, Liverpool will have the opportunity to cut Chelsea's lead to 2 points. And if United win, they will go past Arsenal in 5th place and will be level with City and Tottenham on points. So this matchup isn't an out and out title decider, but the result is seriously going to affect each and every team in the top 6. That's it guys. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me who you think is going to win this match and who are your title favorites. See you next time.